What if one morning every insect on Earth simply vanished? No buzzing mosquitoes, no crawling ants underfoot, not a butterfly in sight. Sounds peaceful, doesn't it? But honestly, it would be the start of an ecological collapse like nothing we've ever witnessed. Let's break down what would really happen if all insects disappeared, and trust me, it's more terrifying than you might imagine. Let's start with something close to all our hearts: food. Did you know about 3/4 of crops we eat depend on insect pollinators? Bees, butterflies, even beetles. Without them, apples, strawberries, tomatoes, even chocolate would vanish from our shelves. No pollinators means no seeds, no reproduction for thousands of plant species. Farms would fail and food prices would shoot through the roof. Artificial pollination, it's laughably slow and painfully expensive, and robotic bees, nowhere close to nature's scale. But food is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about the food chain. Birds, amphibians, reptiles, even some mammals, they all rely on insects for a meal. Remove the insects and these animals starve. Birds vanish, frogs, lizards, bats gone. And the predators that eat them, they'd disappear too. It's a domino effect shaking the entire animal kingdom. Eventually we'd be left with just a handful of survivors, humans, rats, maybe a few cockroaches, but that's not all insects do. They're nature's cleanup crew. Flies, beetles, ants, they decompose dead animals, rotting food, even feces. Without them, the world would fill up with decaying matter. Imagine walking outside to piles of carcasses and rubbish nobody cleans up. Bacteria and disease would spread like wildfire. And the smell, the world would stink like a compost bin permanently. Insects are also crucial for healthy soil. Termites and ants aerate the earth so water and nutrients can reach plant roots. Dung beetles recycle waste and enrich the ground. Without them, soil hardens, plants weaken, and forests start to die. Our grasslands would turn to dust and deserts would spread. Whole ecosystems could simply collapse. So what about us? First, hunger, mass food shortages would spark famine and conflict. Second, the economy industries from agriculture to textiles, even pharmaceuticals would crumble. Third, disease, with waste piling up and predators gone, pests like rats would explode in number. And finally, a loss of hope. The beauty of butterflies, the hum of bees, the glow of fireflies, all gone. Nature would become a much quieter, emptier place. So what would happen if all insects disappeared? It's not just inconvenient, it's apocalyptic. Insects might be small, but they hold up the world in ways we barely understand. Next time you swat a fly or curse a mosquito, remember, we may not love them, but we need them. Protecting insects is, quite simply, protecting life itself.